Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga. And if you're looking to just feel better, to get the blood flowing, to get your body a little bit more tone, to just feel better emotionally, mentally, physically, you are in the right place. That is always my goal for you. Today we are going to spend some time from head to toe, getting that blood flowing, toning the body, moving and creating space in those joints, and just feeling a little bit better. Making sure you've got water handy, you're in some comfortable clothes, and you're ready to go. Let's come up to a kneeling position and extend those arms out to a T. A little bit of balance to right off the bat. Shift your weight to your right knee. Left leg extends out long. Sole of the foot to the earth. Releasing that left hand down. Right arm reaches up, just straight up. How high can you reach? Lengthening and extending. Inhale it back to that T. And exhale, once again, left hand goes down, right arm up. How high can you reach? Creating space. If you like, you can look up towards the base of your thumb and inhale it back to that T position. This time, release that left hand down, reach it up and over. A little bit of a crescent shape as that arm crosses center line. Inhaling it up to that T position, take it over to that right hand, left arm extends straight to the sky. You can be up on your fingertips, you can cup down onto your hand, whatever feels the best to you. Reach and lengthen, taking your gaze up to the base of the thumb, core strong, and we rise back to our gate pose. Take it up and over, and we're going to sway from side to side. Inhaling it up to that T and gently releasing it over to that right hand. Left arm extends up and over. One more time. Inhale, we rise. Take it up and over. And one more time. Take it to the right. Up and over. Inhale, we rise. Coming back to center. Relax your arms down by your sides. Pull that left knee in. Extend those arms out to a T. Shift your weight to that left leg. Right leg goes out, extending to the side. Releasing that right hand down. Left arm up. Lift as high as you can reach. Stacking, lengthening, and extending. And inhale it back to that T position. Releasing that right hand down. Left arm up. Reach it high. Stacking your whole body. And back to that T position. One more time, we take it down and up and over. Oh, that crescent shape. This time just reach it as far as you can reach. Inhaling it up and release that left hand down. Right arm extends to the sky. Reach it up high as you can reach. Stacking those arms, stacking those shoulders. You can be down on your palm or you can be up on those fingertips. Core strong, we rise. And that gate pose, take it up and over. Just as far as feels good to you. Tummy and chest staying open. And up and back. Left hand down, right arm up. And take it over. Lengthen and reach. Oh, that feels so good through the ribs and the waist. Inhale it back up. Let's do that one more time each side. Find your breath. Flow with it. Last time, up and over. And inhale, we rise, extending those arms out to a T. Relax your arms and pull that right knee in. Let's turn and sit those sit bones back towards your heels. Walking the hands forward, extending those arms out nice and long. Relax the upper body down. Child's pose. Breathe. Extending those arms out nice and long. We inhale it to our modified high plank. Shoulders right over the fingertips. Let's do one push-up. And press it back to child's pose. We're going to do that 5 times. Moving at the pace of your breath. Just keeping those knees down. Keeping that modified plank and finding a rhythm that feels good to you. Gluing the hands to the mat so that as you transition, we don't need to move those hands much, if at all. Let's make this one more. And this time, we're actually going to pass through. We're going to inhale it to our modified plank. Let's do that crocodile down. This time, pass it through. Up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. to down dog. Feet are hip width apart. Head heavy, face soft. Taking care of those wrists, making sure we're pressing through the palms of the hands to get the bend out of the wrists just as much as we need to, as much as we can. If you need to, bend those knees. Lift those sit bones high. Really work to get that length from fingertips to sit bones. And then we work towards that length down the back of the legs. As your body feels ready, we straighten those legs, but not by compromising those wrists. Be nice to your wrists. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. We inhale it to high plank or high push-up position. Exhale, press it back to down dog. Inhaling it to high plank. And exhale it to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in one step. We're going to bend those knees and lower down into our hovering tabletop. If you need to adjust your feet, adjust your feet. That's kind of just a guesstimate as to how far you bring those feet in. If you need to adjust, adjust. Breathe. As you exhale, lift your hips. Extend those legs, shift your weight back towards your heels. Inhale it to that hovering tabletop. We step that right foot in, next to your right foot, toes slightly turned open. Left foot steps in, we come to a frog or a yogi squat. Listen to your body. Release your hands, lift your bum back to your frog. Step that right foot back, and then the left to that hovering tabletop. Extend the legs, shift your weight back towards your heels. Inhale back to that hovering tabletop. Nice flat back. Left foot steps in, right foot steps in to our frog or yogi squat. Release your hands, lift your bum back to that frog. Left foot steps back, and then the right to that hovering tabletop. As you exhale, extend the legs. Shift your weight back towards your heels. Inhale back to that hovering tabletop. We have one more each side. Right foot steps in, left foot steps in, frog or yogi squat. Release your hands, lift your bum, nice flat back. Right foot steps back, and then the left to your hovering tabletop. Big breath in, and exhale, extend those legs. Shift your weight back towards your heels. You feel that little fire burning in your quads? Heck yeah. Inhale, bend those knees. Back to your hover. Left foot steps in. Right foot steps in. Frog or yogi squat. Release your hands, lift your bum, nice flat back. Left foot steps back. Right foot steps back to that hover. Extend those legs. Shift your weight back towards your heels. And alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Find your breath. That was meant to build a little fire in those legs. I hope you felt it. As you exhale, let your heels gently sink. Taking a gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Bring your hands around behind your back. Interlace your fingers, a little tuck of your chin up towards your chest. Roll those shoulders up and back. Lift your hands towards the sky. Breathe. A little shift of your weight forward into your toes. We bring the hands to the small of the back. Core strongly lengthened to the crown of the head, hinging all the way up. You can roll it up, absolutely. As you exhale, arch it back, reach your knuckles down towards the earth, lift your gaze to the sky. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Big circle of those arms up and overhead. Turn your palms to face front, and as you exhale, pull those elbows back and down. Oh, that feels good. Inhale, reach to the sky. Pull the hands to heart center. Shifting your weight to your left foot. Right knee lifts to 90 degrees and flex your foot. Find your breath. As you exhale, sweep your arms back to flight. Kick that right foot back. We hinge it forward to our warrior three. Inhale, we stand tall, pulling those hands to heart center, lifting that right knee back to 90. Exhale, sweep those arms back to flight, kick that right foot back to our warrior three. Inhale, we rise. Knee bends to 90. Let's do that once more. Exhale, kick it back. Warrior three, arms back to flight. Hold here. Bending your supporting leg, giant step back. We come to our crescent lunge. On the ball of that back foot, if you'd like to bring that back knee down, please do. Palms touch, interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, lean to the left. Breathe. Inhale it up nice and tall, and exhale, hinge it forward. Nice long line down the back of the body. Gaze forward out in front of those left toes. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, lean to the right. Breathe. Inhale it back to center. Interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head, elbows wide, and exhale, arch it back. Let your head be heavy into those hands. Inhaling it up nice and tall, and as you exhale, curl up that upper body. Draw your chin towards your chest, a little hollowness of the tummy and chest. Inhale, open the elbows. Extend the arms to the sky. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. Add a flex of that left foot, a bend of the left knee, and draw your heel towards your bottom. We extend that left leg to the sky. As you exhale, come forward to our high plank as you pull that left knee in towards your chest. Crossing that left leg underneath the right, outside edge of your foot to the mat. We rotate to that left hand. Right arm extends to the sky. Fallen triangle. Breathe. As you exhale, releasing that right hand down, coming back to plank, pulling that left knee back in to center the chest, and step it back to plank. Crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. And sway your hips side to side. Checking in, letting go, coming back to center. Walk those feet in once, bend your knees and lower, hovering tabletop, adjusting those feet if you need to, shoulders right over those fingertips. Right foot steps in, left foot steps in, frog or yogi squat. We have 4 of these, my friends. Release the hands, lift your bum. Right foot steps back, and then the left. Lift those hips to that short little down dog. Inhale it back to that hovering tabletop. Left foot steps in, right foot steps in. Lower your bum if you like. Warm up that body. Release your hands, lift your bum. Left foot steps back. And then the right to your hover. Extend those legs, shift your weight back towards your heels. Just one more each side. Inhale it back to that hover. Right foot steps in, left foot steps in. Lower the bottom, lift the chest. Releasing the hands, lifting your bum. Right foot steps back, and then the left. Exhale, extend those legs. Shift your weight back towards your heels. Inhale back to that hover. Once more with the left. Left foot steps in. Right foot steps in to frog or yogi squat. Release your hands, lift your bum, nice flat back. Left foot steps back. And then the right. We extend those legs to that shorter version of our down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse one dive up. Bring your palms to touch. Pull the thumbs down to the center of the forehead. A gentle press of the base of the thumbs to the forehead. And as you exhale, arch it back, a little or a lot. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Interlace those fingers, transition the hands behind the head. And as you exhale, tuck the chin towards the chest, close the elbows around the ears. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Open those elbows wide. Exhale, lean to the right. Lift that left elbow towards the sky. Reach it up. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, lean to the left. Lift that right elbow towards the sky. And inhale it back to center. Extend those arms to the sky and pull the hands to heart center. Breathe. We shift our weight to our right foot. Left knee lifts to 90 degrees and flex your foot. Find your breath. As you exhale, extend that left leg back, arms sweep back to flight to our warrior three. Inhale, we pull it back in. Knee bends to 90, hands to heart center. Exhale, press it back. Extend those arms, lengthen through the crown of the head. And we rise back to that 90 degrees. One more time, this time we hold it. Kick it back. Find your breath. Bending that supporting leg, giant step back to our crescent lunge. Circle those arms up and overhead. You can bring that back knee down if you like. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, lean to the right. Long stretch down that left side. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Gaze out in front of those right toes. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, we rise. Interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head, elbows wide. And exhale, arch it back. Release the weight of the head into the hands, opening up your chest. Breathe. Inhale it up nice and tall. Extend those arms to the sky. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend right leg to the sky. Add a flex of that right foot, a bend of the right knee, and draw your heel toward your bottom. Beautiful long stretch down the back of that left leg. Extending that right leg to the sky. As you exhale, coming to plank, pulling that right knee in towards the chest. Passing that right leg underneath the left. We roll to that right hand. Left arm extends to the sky. Fallen triangle. Lifting out of that right shoulder. Extending out of the left up to the tips of the fingers. And breathe. As you exhale, release that left hand down, rolling back to plank, pulling that right knee in towards center. And step it back, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And sit it back to child's pose. Find your breath. And inhale, we're going to come up to a tabletop position. Hands shoulder width apart. Cross that right knee up and over the left. Bringing the knees just as tightly together as you can get them. Walk your hands forward and press it back. Reaching those sit bones straight back. Just coming as deeply into this as feels good to you. Great hip stretch. Find your breath. You are welcome to stay right here Or walk those hands back towards your knees, having a seat between those feet. Sitting up nice and tall, working to get both sit bones to the earth. Stacking the knees just as best you can. Find your breath. Lifting that right arm to the sky, bending that right elbow, hand behind your head, left hand to the elbow, and gently press. Chin staying off the chest. Circling that left arm around behind the back, reaching up. Can you find your fingertips? Lock them if you can find them, and roll that shoulder back. Breathe. Cow face pose. Releasing the hands, extending that left arm, and then the right. Release your hands to the soles of the feet. Lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly begin to hinge it forward. Relaxing the weight of your head. Starting at the tailbone, slowly we rise all the way back up. Reach to the sky. Let's flow forward and back up onto those hands and knees. Release that right side and cross the left, up and over. Bringing those knees just as tightly together as you can get them. Open your feet behind you nice and wide. Take a big step forward with each hand and press it back. We want to feel the love into those hips. If it doesn't feel like love, back off. If it feels like pain, back off, way off. Sometimes love can be uncomfortable, right? But we never want to get into the pain threshold. We want to stay away from the pain. Just uncomfortable. That's a nice stretch, a good stretch, one that you know you are doing good things for your body. If you like, walk your hands back towards your knees. You can absolutely stay forward and have a seat between your feet. You can be sitting on a block. You can be sitting on a bolster. You can be sitting on a towel or a blanket. Sit up nice and tall. Find your breath. Adding those arms if you like. Left arm comes up, bending the elbow, right hand to that left elbow, and gently press. Chin staying off the chest. Be mindful of the pelvis. That right hip is going to try and pull off the ground. If it feels good to you, reach around with that right hand. Reach up. Can you find your fingertips? Lock them if you can find them. Close your eyes if you're so inclined. Just listen to what's going on with your body. Feel all the feels. Don't judge, don't criticize. Do your best to let go. To be nice. Gently releasing your hands, extending that left arm, and then the right. Releasing your palms to the soles of the feet. Lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly hinge it forward. Relaxing the weight of the upper body down. Breathe. So we've found some fairly intense places today. Hopefully your body was receptive and you're feeling good. We've created some challenge, some change, some space, some strength. Starting at the tailbone, slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Let's rock it back to the sit bones and extend those legs out long. Go ahead and slide on down towards the top of your mat and extend those legs out. Sitting up nice and tall, flex your feet, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Release your hands and relax the weight of your head. How are you, my friend? I hope the answer is fantastic. I'm going to be even better in just a few more moments as we settle down and prepare ourselves to just be. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Let's circle those arms around and pull those knees in, supporting behind the thighs. Make sure you have plenty of room behind you. We're going to do 4 rolling like a balls, taking it back and rocking it up, pausing at the top, rock it back, Rock it up. 2 more times. Rock it back and up 1 more time. Holding here. Breathe. Releasing your hands. We're going to work those core muscles, lifting the chest. We're going to do our very best to keep that upper body from moving. Bring your knees to touch. Let's extend those legs out. Find your breath and pull it in. Don't let that upper body move. Extend it out. Point those toes. Maybe it's not full extension. That's okay. And pull it in. Let's do that 2 more times. Press it out and pull it in. 1 more time. Press it out and pull it in. Crisscross those legs. Reach to the sky. Hinge it forward. Just a nice stretch for the back. Let your head be heavy. Let's open those arms out to a T, coming up to the pads of the fingers. As you exhale, hollow the tummy and chest. Lift your spine towards the sky. Tuck your chin. Space between those shoulder blades. Space between the vertebrae. Gently release it back down. Walk your fingertips out. And exhale, hollow. Tuck your chin. And breathe. And gently release. Circle those arms around. Let your arms just rest on the tops of the knees. Back of the hands to the mat. Head heavy. We lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly we rise. Flip the palms to the mat. Fingertips point towards you. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Open up your chest. Open up through the pelvis. Strong through those glutes. Gently release your bottom back down. While you're leaning back onto those hands, crisscross the other leg in front. Sit up nice and tall, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Release your hands. Relax the weight of your head. Tummy and chest just nestled into your lap. We open those arms out to a T, coming up to the pads of the fingers. As you exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, lift your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale it back down, walk your fingertips out just a little bit further. And exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, tuck your chin. And gently release it back down, circle the arms back. Arms just resting on the tops of the knees. Backs of the hands to the mat. Head heavy. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Core strong. We hinge it all the way back up. And once again, we flip those palms to the mat. Fingertips point towards your bottom. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Arch your back. Draw those shoulder blades towards one another. Opening up through the pelvis. And gently release it down. Once again, crisscross those legs to a more comfortable position. Reach to the sky. Pull the hands to heart center. And gently place the back of the hands to the tops of the knees. Index finger and thumb gently come to touch. We sit nice and tall. We close our eyes and we breathe. Drawing in the richness, the fullness of the day. Those inhales, drawing in energy, love, compassion, awareness. Our exhales carrying away any energies, any thoughts, any feelings that won't serve us well today. We cleanse the mind, the body, the spirit, using our breath like a broom, just sweeping away anything that's not going to serve us well. Decluttering, letting go. Each inhale, drawing in light and love. Each exhale, letting go of any darkness, anything heavy. May you find a smile on your face and in your heart today and each and every day. Let this sense of light and love guide you each and every day, particularly through those challenging days. May today be light and fun, full of laughter and friendship. If today is a work day, I hope it goes smoothly, that you feel smart and strong, uncluttered and free. We pull those hands to heart center, gently tucking the chin down towards your chest for just a moment, honoring and celebrating today, the you of today, the energy of today. As you lift your gaze, lift your hands, base of the thumbs to the center of the forehead, and just a gentle press of the base of the thumbs to the forehead. Activating that intuition, your gut. May your heart be light. May your mind be clear. May you feel strong and healthy all day long. Gently pull your hands to heart center, open your eyes, and just a huge thank you for joining me today. I hope that was fun. I hope it was challenging. I hope you feel fantastic, and I hope you just have the best day. Take care. Be well. And until the next time, light, love, and namaste.